Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts about this real incident, and this was a conversation I had with my client yesterday. This particular client, he was earning 5,000 US dollars per month, and in a period of coaching, consulting, whatever we went through, in a period of one and a half year, now he is getting 10,000 plus US dollars. 5,000 US dollars to 10,000 US dollars. Now, I know there are many skeptics who will not believe this, but he actually is getting from 5 to 10,000 US dollars. And it took a lot of work, it took a lot of effort. But here's the strange thing. This guy, he got from $5,000 to $10,000. Let's say he's in a particular field. Hypothetically, let's take engineering. Okay, he's in engineering. But now I have another client who was earning $5,000, got 6,000 or whatever, but then, the ups and downs of the market. And today he is earning, I think, less than $3,000. He's earning 2.5. So two clients of mine, one from 5,000 ended up with $10,000. Another guy from 5,000, now he's earning 2.5. Why the difference? And it actually struck me when I had this conversation with this guy. And the funny thing here is, okay, like I said, take any hypothetical field, engineering or architecture or sales or whatever field you want. The only reason I'm not keeping it specific is because I want to protect their identity. I keep client confidentiality. Now, here's a funny thing. When I had the conversation with this guy, I reminded him of this particular client. And here's a funny thing. The client who is earning double the salary came in later, much more later. The client who was earning less was with me for very many years. The second thing is, the client who's earning more, before he became my client, took advice from this guy to become my client. Here's a funny thing. And based on his recommendation, he became. This guy who's earning less is more smarter, more intelligent, more articulate, has a better personality, better build, has a better family life, is very likable. Okay, he has a master's degree while this guy just has a degree. He was educated abroad, and this guy is educated only locally. So why? Even though he has a better personality, better communication, better everything. So in this video, I will share with you the difference between both. And it really kind of shocked me and made me realize, man, it's not just talent. It's not just your qualifications. There are these 5 factors that have come out. And this is what I want to share with you. Put your thoughts and comments down below. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in Dubai, UAE, especially the Middle East, Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman. And people also book my services for coaching, consulting when they want advice and guidance. And yes, when they want to migrate to other countries like Australia, Canada, parts of Europe or USA, because I have my contacts, connections. I give them the information that is not shared online. Okay, details are put down below. Now, so it just happened when I was talking to this guy yesterday, and we were just marveling at his change. He has changed in so many areas. What he was to what he is today. His friend circle has changed. His family association with the brothers and sisters. He even went through a divorce because they didn't have the similar values. He changed the place of his residence, so many things. So we were just going like what you were before you met me and what you are now. And then all of a sudden, our conversation stirred from the fact, by the way, how did I come to you was because of this guy, this particular guy. He told me about you, and this guy was far more senior than me. I took his word and I became your client. And that was when I told him, by the way, do you realize something? Like, have I told you that when you started off, he was earning more than you? Today, you're earning much more than him, double or, whatever. In fact, whatever he is earning now, he's earning half of that. And then, I was just stunned when I said that to him. And then he asked me, this client who's getting double the salary, why, sir? Like, he has a lot of respect for me. He says, sir, why, we both respect you so much. We both take your mentoring. He has been like your client for even more years. Why? Both of us receive the same coaching. Both of us get the same advice. Why did he not achieve as much as me? So I just spoke from the heart and I told him, see, number one is you're still calling me up every single day. And mind you, this is not a joke. He speaks to me every single day. There's a message, there's a WhatsApp message, there's an email, there is a Facebook message, there's a call. He books sessions with me. I told him every single day we are in touch with each other. So it's like every single day we are having exercise, workout, brainstorming sessions, ideas. You're giving me a situation about your boss, about your suppliers, about your vendors, about your targets, about this challenge, that challenge, girlfriend. So everywhere you have taken me as a mentor, and 24/7, you want to improve in all these areas. So number one is the consistency that you have, okay, which he doesn't have. He calls me up once a month or so. Initially, when he started off, he was very consistent, but now he's taken a backseat approach. The second major difference is this guy who has now got double the salary within a year and a half. I mean, his only passion, obsession, focus is his job. He wants to earn, he wants to be the CEO of a company. Okay. Now he's getting 10,000. You will not believe he's still not happy with the 10,000. He wants to get 15,000. So, and he's only obsessed with that. The only other thing that he does is he goes for physical fitness. That's it. He goes to work, physical fitness, and a little bit of personal time, girlfriends, whatever. Nothing else. He doesn't take any other hobby. He doesn't have any other interest, and he doesn't want, even if it's tempting. He had been invited for golf, triathlon, marathon running, so many other things. He said, no, he said, my time is very important. I want to only structure for these three things. Well, this guy, on the other hand, after he got his job, after he took my mentoring, he did get, I think from $5,000, he got 6,000 or 7,000, whatever. He started off new hobbies of uh, expensive ones, skydiving, scuba diving, all diving. Then he went, in Dubai, you have that racing, and he tried that. Then he went into marathon running. Then he went into bodybuilding. He tried so many other things, and he was going. He even started booking for travel tours and traveling around the world. He took up many hobbies. He didn't have girlfriends or anything. He was happily married. But and he also wanted to put his hand into business, which was another thing, which is fine. But you see, it took him away from his main goal. So this guy had focus, core focus, singularity of focus, obsession on one thing or few things. This guy, many things. Number three is attitude, which I think was very important. While both of them are in Dubai, this guy, even though there's racism, corporate racism, sexism, favoritism, vasta, you need contacts, connections. Even though he knew all this, I never allowed him to give me an excuse why he failed. He failed, I would tell him, you need to take personal responsibility. Well, this guy, after some time, he became a cynic. He would tell me, there's racism. They only want Arab locals. They only want white-skinned Gora people. Oh, the market is going down. Oh, the recession. Oh, COVID. Oh, this, oh, that. This guy gave reasons for his failure because of all this. this guy, despite all this, he still didn't give any excuse and he focused on success. He just listened to me and told me, and I told him, I don't want any excuse. You succeed and show me. Number four, I think, is, which is obvious, if you don't have the fire, you don't have the passion, you don't have the interest, nobody can help you, man. You really must have so much of fire within you that, I mean, people should feel it. When people talk to you, they should feel it. He always has it. While this guy, unfortunately, doesn't have it. And last and not the least, this is something I've told people always. See, you might have the fire, you might have the passion, everything, but you have the sense of urgency. Like, do you want to do it now? If I tell this guy who has double the salary, I tell him, do it now, he'll do it immediately. This guy, if I tell him, do it, yeah, I'll do it when I'm free. Oh, something came up. Oh, family, oh, this and that. You can't force someone, right? You're dealing with grown up people. And, if I were to put a bonus point, I would just say that I think you have to be very clear with what you want in life. As you grow older, nobody can force you. That is why they say, no, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. If you really want to do something, nobody can stop you. But if you just don't want, you can't force. Like they say, you can bring a horse to the water. You can't make the horse drink the water. So the main reason why I wanted to share this with you is because if tomorrow, you always question why my life is like this, why am I not succeeding? Think about it in your class or classmates, in your friend circle, the people that you know. I'm pretty sure forget the rank holders. In your classroom, there'll be some people who have achieved excellence in the corporate world, business, or succeeded in something, while the majority are just ordinary. Like in my class of Sergeant in school, there's two guys. One who is now going to be, I think, the CEO, is actually going to be the CEO of a multinational company. Unbelievable. Huh? And he was just focused. He was not a rank holder, nothing, just a very likable guy. The other guy is also going to be the global head for an Indian company, but in Europe. And there's another third guy who I forgot. He's also doing well, but he also has a business. He's a multi-millionaire, man. So there are people like that. So in my classroom, in my class of all these boys, some have achieved incredible, while there are others who are living on their girlfriend's money, broken marriages, addicted to substances. One, even a rank holder is earning less than $500. He was a rank holder, huh? The number one is earning less than $500 a month. So who do you blame? And me, my life totally weird, where I went and what I became. And so all I'll tell you is it all comes down to you. Take charge of your life. Be responsible. Don't blame anyone. Yes, there are things which are beyond our control. Floods, famine, COVID, disasters. But then if you really have the unstoppable fire, then nobody can stop you, man. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree, whatever you feel. I would really love to know what you have to say. All right? You guys take care. This is me signing off. Comment down below. I always read it.